Sounds so strange. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Welcome to our channel. This is over 25. Shikie and I decided to do this segment regularly on motherhood called IssaMotherhood. Why IssaMotherhood? Because every time we used to speak with Shikie and we'd have stories or whatever, we'd just end the conversation. Don't worry.
IssaMotherhood.
Ati, what's going on?
IssaMotherhood. Yeah.
So very happy to do our first episode on IssaMotherhood on tips on managing your nanny.
It's a bottomless pit of advice when it comes to nannies. We keep learning.
Yeah.
There's no way of knowing everything.
Yeah.
So we just thought it might be helpful if we could share our experience.
And before we go on, I just have to say how beautiful she is. I walked into us, I'm like, when where are you going? We were just shooting an episode. Like, we are so chill, and then she's looking like this. I'm just like, okay, sawa.
I'm wearing such a beautiful necklace from my friend here. Maybe my outfit started with the necklace that you got
necklace,
me.
Yeah. It was quite expensive. Back when I had no children and I could just throw money at things.
Yeah. And I can't days, I'm joking.
Okay. So first and foremost, Shiko, tell us, who is a nanny?
Okay. I can say who a nanny is in my household. I have my nanny, or rather my help, doubles up as nanny, which is taking care of the child, as well as managing the home, house manager. I have a live-in nanny, stroke house manager. Oh yes, and I have one child. Hence, I guess the one nanny is sufficient. Live-in is non-negotiable for me at the moment, unless it was completely out of my power, because I've done the day back thing. I did it for the first year of Shazi's life, and I can't. It was hard. It was hard.
Imagine. So my description of a nanny is the same as hers, but I have two people. I'm a mom to a set of twin girls. Right now they're 2.5 years old. So from the beginning I've always had two people just to manage because you need one person to manage the kids and one person to manage the house, because it gets hectic, especially right now when they're toddlers. So one is a live-in. That one I call her my main nanny. So she's the one who takes care of the kids and she's the one who cooks. Those are her two duties. The day bag now comes in from 7:30 in the morning, leaves at around when her duties are done, basically, which is around maybe 6 p.m. or something like that. And her now, she takes care of cleaning the house, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning dishes, like after the main nanny has cooked. She makes the beds. She does everything else. Basically, she does everything else. Basically. So that's basically the description.
I understand your two nanny thing because of. But right now the girls are old enough. We can manage them.
Yes.
Like even during our our play dates. There's once it was just Ivy and I and the 3 kids. She had to go home. Like our date ended. Do you remember that day?
Yeah. I feel like half our time is spent preparing for dates. We spend 2 minutes at date time. Then we spend half the rest of the time trying to get out. Like it's time to go. Let's go museum. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. We're going to do our tips in 3 forms: hiring, when they get into the house, and when they're leaving employment. All right.
And this is our experience.
Yes.
This is in our experience. So yours might be different. It doesn't mean anyone's is wrong and yours is right.
Would you happen to know how many nannies you've managed over your period of life?
Yes. I think I'm on my 6th one.
Wow.
5th or 6th.
Wow. I can't tell you how many.
My
house has been a revolving door. But I can tell you right now, I'm very settled and I'm feeling very good about the people that I have.
The hiring process is so draining. It's so tiring. It takes so much from you. You meet someone, you think they may be the one, and then they are not.
It's draining because you're looking for basically a parenting partner. All right. Tip number 1: the hiring and the interview stage. Ask them to talk about their last place of work.
Yes, this one I learned from Ives. Just getting them to talk about their experience in their other home, just so that you can kind of gauge what kind of person I think they are.
Yeah.
I think something you had also mentioned is ask them about the kids that were in that home.
Yeah.
And just see how they talk about them, see how attached they are. And I've also come to learn again through Ives is there's being too attached.
Yeah.
There's a level of attachment that seems a bit unhealthy.
Yeah. And that comes from the time I was interviewing now before I got this main nanny, and there's this lady who just kept talking about this girl that she kept taking care of to the point she started crying at the interview stage, guys. I'm at an interview with her, we're at UTR, I'm buying her coffee and she's wailing. Obviously, that is not a person you hire to bring to your house. They are too attached to the previous child.
Yeah.
There's no way you can connect with another child like that.
Yeah.
That is me. I wasn't. And then also about asking them to talk about it, it's also to understand how they used to schedule and manage their time. There's one who would tell me that they were taking care of a 15-month-old baby and they would feed this baby porridge and whatever after every 15 minutes. I'm like,
that makes no sense.
What?
Yeah.
So tell them to narrate what they would do from morning to evening so you can figure out exactly if they know what it is that they are doing.
And the more detail they give, I think the better.
Yeah.
Not just that, sinaamka natayarisha watoto, wakirudi na wapikia. Ask them to go through their day. I think it also gives you a sense of whether the person is an organized person or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because another thing is for us as working moms, remember we are doing the hiring in between jobo, so you don't have much time to train and whatnot.
Oh God, that's true.
Yeah.
I would encourage you guys to do, if you're working moms or whatever, I'd encourage face-to-face interviews.
Yes, face-to-face is always best.
Yeah.
It's always best because you get someone's facial expression as well as their their response.
Yeah, which goes to tip number 2, especially when they're talking about their day, blah blah blah. Eye contact. This is something my mom taught me. If you're interviewing someone and they're answering and they're looking away, they're just not looking at you, there might be something that they're not being 100 with you on.
Yeah.
Someone who's a straight shooter maintains eye contact. It's basics of body language. Someone who's always you know, you need to do that. All right, let's go to our next tip. Be upfront at the interview stage. Be upfront about the pay, about even the leave days you will give them, and about the matters that you will not compromise.
If your home is those ones where you don't want your nanny interacting with the man of the house, you need to make it clear. I had one nanny reject me because like we were fine, all was well. She went back to the bureau, then she told the chick at the bureau that she can't come work for me because I said my husband works from home quite a bit, and for her she was uncomfortable with that because she had a situation where she was fired for salimiaing this woman's husband. Like she lost her job for saying habari yako. This guy had come at you from a trip. She actually asked me, how does it work? Am I allowed to say hi to the man of the house? Because you said you live with your husband.
Yeah.
So this guy had come from a trip. So she's just like, she's come downstairs, she's like habari yako. So the guy just said mzuri. It was okay. Then she got a call from the woman. And the woman was like, the husband called her and asked, kwani this chick doesn't have respect. For him, it was a respect thing.
Hiya.
Like he didn't expect her to...
He shtakid her?
Yes, he shtakid her.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And for me, I think clarity, because we hire from bureaus, or rather from one particular bureau, I always, when I call, I tell them, this is the budget. So they don't bring me someone who expects to do 30K, and that's not what I'm willing to give them. I'm not gonna do that. This is the budget. Now, this is the thing you need to realize. My budget is higher than Shiko's.
Yes.
I've had so many nannies I've just come to realize. As soon as you mention twins, the salary shoots up. Also, in terms of being upfront about leave days, yes. So not like me, I don't give leave days, for example, on public holidays. Public holidays, sometimes I'm working on public holidays, so I expect my kids to be taken care of while I'm working. These are things I'm straight and upfront with in the beginning. But what I do to compromise is I give now leave at the end of the year. At the end of the year, I'm alone for like 2 weeks, like 14 days they go.
Usually, I give public holidays off, and it's just because of that. That's just how growing up. That's how our home used to run. So I thought that's just how it's supposed to be. But from Ivy's experience, I've come to now just during my last interview process, I tell them that public holidays we will be discussing.
Yeah.
Just to keep it open.
Yeah.
So if we don't need you, you can go.
Yeah.
And part of the reason is, again, as we just have one kid, we are 2 parents with 1 child.
Yeah. Even clarity on character. I tell guys I'm loud. I tell guys I host parties.
And on money, something that I've now started is also having an amount for a probation period, just the way you are in an office.
Yes.
So first 3 months is always like a G-less or something.
Yes.
Yeah. So I tell you, okay, fine. For the first 3 months, I'm going to pay you this amount. At the end of those 3 months, we will sit down, we have a conversation. If I am happy and you are happy to continue, then we add.
Okay, so you've hired this person, they've come to your house. How do you proceed? So, a few tips for when they're already in the home. We already said this, but we'll repeat. Set expectations. Set expectations from the get-go, set boundaries from the get-go. So if you're this person who does not want this person entering the bedroom, set expectations there and then.
Even just different spaces, I think, in the home. I like things in a certain way. Sometimes it may not make sense to you why I want them in that way, but I want them in that way.
Yeah, that is it. That is what you call setting expectations and boundaries.
If I like the glasses put in a certain way, don't question it. It's just I want them. It will make me more comfortable. I'm sorry.
For me, in terms of setting expectations, this is for people who have 2 people in the house. Clear roles for each nanny, for the house manager and for the nanny. So there's no way I can go to the day bag and ask her where are my babies, where have they eaten. It's not her role. And there's no way I can go to the one who takes care of children and ask where are the clothes clean, not clean. It's not her role. Clear roles from the beginning, especially if you have 2 people.
That's a good one.
And to help with the role allocation, develop a consistent duty roster.
It's something we both employ in our homes. In terms of what is done on what days, especially for the cleaning, that kind of thing. And I think in addition to that, I was also saying that we give a roster, but then it's my expectation that you will figure your life out. You will see how to do your things. If you know today you need to wash clothes, wash the house, cook, iron. I will not tell you at 3 p.m. go and iron. You're a grown-up, you need to figure it out on your own. Especially when they're, like, if, I guess in my situation where you're also dealing with the child. The child is in school, so you make the best of that time. You can't say, mtoto akulala in the afternoon, that's why food is late. See, you panga your time.
Panga yourself. You train them on how you expect things to be done. Ironing, even at interview stage nowadays, I ask, do you know how to iron clothes? Tell me how you iron clothes. Because my friend, I have lost so many clothes by people thinking they know how to iron, they don't. Remember that this person is a human being first. This came for me, especially as a working mom. What you see in boardrooms and what you see in the office, even the level of education of the people you deal with on a day-to-day, the nanny might not be there yet. So first remember they are human beings and then give them the respect that they deserve.
So I don't even think I have anything to add there.
They're human beings, man. Just respect them. Never yell at a nanny. Don't yell. Imagine they'll spit on your child, they'll fudge. Remember what's important.
And that's something that we're always discussing. We're like, remember, it's something I think we both struggle with. How far to go, because if someone has pissed you off, you need to know they've pissed you off. But then, like, I think something that cripples Isa and I is just remembering you leaving this person with your child. So sometimes you just like, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. And even on the human part, I think also find out how their families are doing. Know their situation, know how many kids your people have, what their home situation is. So just be asking, how are your kids, what's happening, what's going on. I think it's a good thing just also to know where their minds are at.
Check in with them regularly. Because the energy transfers. If your nanny is not going through something good, she might transfer that to your children and to your home. Now, empower your nanny. This came about from if you upgrade your phone, for example, and you're able to maybe give a phone to the nanny or buy your nanny a phone. Imagine do that. Empower her to be able to feel like she wants to keep working for you and that she deserves some of these things. The reason we put this down, or rather I like this point, was because Leroy, my baby daddy, recently gave a smartphone to our main nanny. It was very difficult for me to WhatsApp her and it wasn't working, so she gave him, he bought a phone and he gave her the old phone. I get to the house, this is, I think I think last week on Thursday.
Okay.
I get to the house is smelling so good. I have no idea what this lady has cooked. I go to the kitchen, she's made me vegetable and egg fried rice. I'm like, wait, how the hell did you even know how to do this? Thank God she has a passion for cooking.
Fantastic.
How the hell did you get to know how to do this? She said, nisimu tu niliangalia YouTube nikajifunza.
Are you serious?
I was just like,
that's someone who deserves a smartphone.
that is someone who deserves a smartphone. So we gave her this tool thinking it's just for WhatsApp calling for the kids.
Pictures.
Kumbe she went on YouTube, researched a recipe and cooked.
That's so impressive. Wow. So because I was going to ask when she knows the way to your heart is through my eye.
Imagine. I even told her, but then she didn't know. I was like, hey, do you know eggs are my favorite thing in the world?
I love eggs.
I love eggs so much. So figure out an appraisal and reward system. Figure that out and figure that out early.
And see what works for you.
Yeah, but then, there's work love languages. Figure that out.
Yes.
Because the time I gifted my nanny earrings, she doesn't even wear jewelry. Shame on me. I never recognized that she doesn't put on any jewelry because she's allergic. Then here I am gifting her earrings.
And feeling like you're doing something
she
so nice.
Really didn't care for that.
My previous nanny, she came to us just a kawa chick, but with time, all of a sudden, started doing her eyebrows, doing makeup.
Hey, there was a time there was a latex outfit in this house, you guys.
My friend. And it was worn often. Me, I don't know to wear.
Hey!
During the day, like another shiny looking, sweetheart neckline, bustier looking thing. Let me tell you, that woman left here a different woman from the one who came to my house.
Yeah.
So someone like her, I should appreciate. If I'm getting rid of my lipsticks and whatever, I'll give her.
Yes.
Getting rid of clothes because we were almost the same size, although she was twice my height.
Yeah.
I'd give her first pick. So
such things. Always make sure they have first pick.
Of even when you're getting rid of stuff. I got rid of my couch, give her first pick.
Yes.
Yeah. And then if they don't want, then you can go to the outside people, maybe the caretakers and whatever, because these are other people who can also look out for things for you.
Now, when we stick to reward systems, I want us to also just list other types of rewards, other than, as we said, clothes, when giving them first pick. So I include my nanny in monthly shopping, so does Shikie. And when I say that, I mean 2-3 items that she just wants, and I tell her, wait, tell me, and I'll be buying for her. So the Fair and Lovelies, to lotions, Nini.
Even food wise, if they like certain bogas or whatever that you don't care for, get for them. I used to buy omena.
Yes.
We don't eat omena, but she liked.
None of us take sugar in our house, but I buy sugar specifically for the nanny. Just to be clear, final one, you had said bonus.
Oh yes, bonus, of course, end of the year. But something that we're discussing with Ives is, if you're giving a bonus, don't give it before they go for their off. Just so that there's something left.
Avoid giving them a lot of money as other than let them know that they have to work extra hard to get a salary increment. Avoid giving them too much money. My love language, I think, for my nannies is money, and someone who told me, if that's what you do, don't do that. Pay school fees, for example. And that's something I'm starting to do as of next term, because my nanny, her daughter recently joined Form 1. And she, pay school fees.
That's a good one.
And Shikie over here taught me a very good lesson, and I asked her about it 3 days ago. She said, get the performance. What do you call it?
The report form.
The report form.
Ask for report forms.
Ask for report forms.
If you can even pay, I think the fees directly to the school. Pay
directly to the school. So those are our types of rewards. Of course, if there's one we've missed out, feel free to comment, because we're all about learning. Our other tip: let small things go.
Yes,
Shiko.
Let me tell you, you can lose your mind if you decide to nitpick. Even actually, when my nannies make a mistake, you let it go the first time. If it happens again, you're just like, let it go. If it's like a small thing,
you break a glass.
If it's like a glass, don't dwell on it too much. Like, even I think that one I've evolved over time so much. I really used to catch. I used to get so upset when you fuck up my stuff. But nowadays, as in things break, you're just like, you're just happy you've been told. Okay, at least the person has come and told you. Because that's another thing.
Because you've set expectations and told them, if you break something, please let me know.
Yes, also that should come in interview stage. Just let them know. If something breaks, you're not going to, they won't lose their job. But it's better to know.
And if a nanny comes to you openly and tells you they broke something, that is not the opportunity to put them down and yell at them. They will never tell you anything again. they will never tell you anything again. Yeah. So let small things go. This is for people especially who've just gotten a new nanny and or you have a new baby or whatever. Get someone to check in regularly, or if you can afford to, get a nanny cam. I want Shikie to explain what it means when we say get someone to check in regularly.
We got family members to just keep coming. My mom-in-law spent, I think, 3 consecutive afternoons here, as in she was here for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And the reason they're there is not really to manage the situation or whatever, it's just to observe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to hear from somebody you trust that I like this person.
Yeah.
Or I think it's working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
or it's not.
Or it is not working
this
out.
Is not a good human being. Get them out of your home.
Exactly. And you make sure again it's somebody you trust. Of course mothers and mother figures are always, I think, best placed to do this. I know Ives also, yours, a lot of it is your mom.
My mom.
Yeah.
Even you yourself, if you get the chance to stop by, stop by.
Yes.
Like I'm very lucky to work 5 minutes from home.
Yes.
And I started stopping by, especially when the kids were, when the nanny was new, I would just stop by. The other thing about stopping by, don't stop by at the same time every day.
Yes.
Don't be predictable. Until lunchtime, this person is going to be here. Trust me, things will look so good.
Yeah.
It goes to our next day. Trust your gut.
Hey, by the way, if you take nothing else, from this episode,
just trust your gut, imagine.
As in, you hear about mother's instinct or gut feelings as a mother. And I never truly thought that it's for real. But then, hey, that shit is real. If you have a bad feeling, just no.
Guys, moms, dads, trust your gut, and sometimes even trust what other people are telling you.
Yeah, if it's people you trust. They have no reason to tell you something if they're not feeling it.
Trust your gut, read the kids' reaction.
Oh,
read the kids' reaction.
Yes. This goes back to now my nanny experience. I had a nanny for about 3 weeks, like a month, at most. Yeah. She was here for about a month. This is the one we are saying my child had completely refused. Let me tell you, got to
rejected, like blood rejection.
Do you know, I couldn't even believe that this is my child. She used to speak to that woman. Yeah. Me, I was in shock. But she had completely refused her. My dear best friend here, my momski, also didn't like this woman.
Her energy was weird when I met her.
She was a bit strange. I thought maybe she's just shy. I don't know. That was the excuses I was giving myself. Even dear baby daddy was not really feeling her vibe. And then we got another one, and so I was expecting that kind of strife in the beginning because I was like, okay, maybe this is just part of the process.
She's growing up, she knows what she wants now, she's more aggressive.
Yeah.
These excuses we're making.
Yeah.
But the child is unhappy. Learn how to do shit around the house. Don't over-rely on this nanny.
And know your home.
And know your home, know where things are stored. Things can be stolen from you, my friend. Check the pantry, check the fridge, check her bedroom.
Yeah. Don't be lost without this person.
Thank you. That's
my long-term nanny left me, and then I think the new one joined. I think they're asking me about portions of, like, even just cooking rice. How much rice do we cook? Do I know?
Yeah.
Because me, I'm not interested in how much rice you cook. I think it's enough. Yeah. How much rice? Enough rice.
Rice.
Yeah. So such things, small things. Just be involved when you can. And on Sundays, if you're spending time in the house and you've given your nanny off, chapel laps in your digs, please. Just chapel laps. Look in the pantry. Me, I think I've ever found what is it called? Tea leaves that had been hidden everywhere. I think she wanted to take them to her boyfriend's house. I don't know. Such things. So such things, when I found them, I just put in the pantry in somewhere where she can see. So you know. I know what you're doing. Such things.
Wow. Which will lead us to our last tip. When the person is in the home, you can live without them.
Yeah.
And they should know that you can live without them.
Yeah.
Don't be emotionally attached to these people. I was very emotionally attached to my previous main nanny.
Taught me.
She went on a Sunday and never came back, and I was just like, what the fuck? It was like a very painful breakup. This is someone you invest in, you whatever. My mom went to her son's funeral, like she became part of like the family. And on a Sunday, let me hear that story. But it was just so strange. So again, I learned to let things go. We had an altercation in the morning about sausages. I can't even remember it now. I just know there was supposed to be sausages cooked. There were no sausages cooked. She kept saying, she was lying to me about stuff. So we had an altercation. She goes and she left all her clothes. Remember we said you check if you've been left. She left all her clothes. So I thought she was coming back. She never came back. and I was bruised. And since that time, hey, my friends, even now on Sundays I ask, unarudi? Like I'm not attached to them. So guys, compartmentalize your emotions for this human being. They're an employee at the end of the day. Yes, they're your parent partner. Yes, they take care of the children, but just know, if they leave you, you'll be fine. After my main nanny left me, I cannot tell you how happy I am. I'm being made for egg fried rice. Wait, you'll be fine, guys. You'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay, finally, when they leave employment.
Yes.
When they leave employment, how do you handle that? Tips to handle a nanny when they leave employment.
Okay.
Let's start with if they leave employment well.
Yes.
They tell you in advance, they give you time.
Told me, as in, and it's this thing of December. Every December I would ask her, when she's about to leave, so are you coming back?
Yeah.
That's another thing I think from the interview stage.
Yeah.
Please inform your nannies that when they feel the need to leave, just say, imagine I can't refuse you to leave my house.
Yeah.
Just tell them, just tell me, as in just give me the chance to jipanga. Yeah, so mine left well. So I think just leading up to the time she was leaving, bought her a few things to take home. We were just carrying on by the like nothing is happening. Even as her days were coming to an end, and it's always nice to leave them with, to give them something.
Yeah, like a bonus, buy them like a gift.
Yeah.
Sometimes my mom who taught me how to buy them dining and tea sets, to cups, to saucers. Yeah, give them like a going away gift.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily money.
Yeah, because you're not to give also a monetary one, like a small package with changad. Both Shiv and I both give her something, and on the day of leaving. Leading up to leaving, you need to prepare your kids or prepare your kid.
Yeah.
If someone has told you they're leaving, start preparing the child and telling them auntie or whatever it is they call the nanny is going, and you give them just a basic thing. I just said she needs to go and take care of her child.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep reminding them just so that they know it's happening. So they know it's happening.
Yeah, prepare the child.
Yeah, prepare the child. And even on the day off, you need to tell the child, okay, now say bye.
Yeah.
You won't see auntie again.
Yeah.
But it's because she needs to go and do this. You have to keep reminding them.
For me it's just avoid communication with them.
After.
Avoid. I had to block them because this is a person who left and probably figured out, who thought they'd survive without their job, and then later on realized, shit, I actually had something very good going.
Yep.
And they kept calling me. So I blocked their number. I just avoided communication. And for the children, because there's one particular twin who kept asking about them. Again, I just remind them, sorry, mommy, they're not coming back. Yeah. This is your new auntie.
Yes.
This is your new auntie. This is your new auntie. Because that transition process is a bit difficult.
It is.
They really cry. Back to the point you wonder if the nanny has an issue, but it's just getting used to someone new. And of course, that hiring process, something we didn't say. A tip: always make sure you have a photo of your nanny and their ID.
Yes.
A copy of the ID and a photo of this human being. In case anything happens, they leave badly or whatever, you have some evidence.
Yeah.
And sometimes I even take, when I used to be left all the time, I would take a photo and ID to the watchman and say, this person is not allowed in this compound. Because I would get paranoid and think they can come and try and burn my house down.
Yeah.
Make sure the caretaker or the watchman knows this one has left. They're not coming back. I do not want them anywhere near my home. Yeah.
That's a very good tip.
Yeah.
That's a very good tip.
Yeah.
And even this one, that one for pictures, it's even my shosho who taught me.
Yeah.
And she even she recommends taking a picture of this person with the child.
Yeah.
Because first it won't look weird.
Yeah.
It'll make your life easier as you're trying to take the picture. And then just also, God forbid in case of anything.
Yeah.
It's also proof that this person has been with your child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just find a way to take a sniper picture, and of course always have a copy of ID. Copy of ID may usually save it in my email or on my laptop.
Yeah.
So you have a soft copy.
In case of anything.
Yeah.
And then happy home managing, nanny managing. We hope this video has been helpful.
Yeah.
We've wanted to do this for so long, just because we've really gone through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We really hope we've added value to your lives. Shikie and I always say like adding value.
Yeah. It's one of our favorite things to do. Add value to each other's lives. Yeah.
Don't forget to leave a comment.
Yeah.
Share this video widely if you feel like someone else needs it. Especially someone who's new to this environment. I know I always tell new working moms, humble yourself first when it comes to dealing with this nanny. Remember to subscribe, like this video.
And maybe also between Ives and I, we feel like we have so much mommy conversations
Yeah.
that we would like to have.
Yeah.
So you can let us know what you want us to talk
Perfect.
about.
Yes.
What would help you? What would add value?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Over 25, subscribe!